Penguin Random House Audio presents Fun at Parties, a novel by Jamie Harrow, narrated by Karissa Vacker. For my friends, this is a love letter to you and a delayed response to every text message I've ever failed to answer. Chapter 1. I've always had a knack for making the best of a bad situation. Everything is an opportunity, Mom used to say. Today, I'm using the fact that the bags under my eyes are deep enough to hold a Costco grocery order as an opportunity to wear the electric fuchsia lipstick that's been biding its time at the bottom of my makeup bag for months. It's amazing. It's wrong for my skin tone. And today, it's going to distract everyone from the top half of my face. At least, that's what I tell myself as I crowd the mirror, filling in my lips. The camera picks up every detail in high definition, so each swipe needs to be perfect, the corners precise. My chest is tight, and I can feel my heartbeat in my head. Everyone has seen the video. Michelle, my friend and roommate, pops her head into the dressing room. I told everyone to give you space. You have 5 minutes. Great! I force some chirpiness into my voice. If I act like I'm okay, eventually I will be. And whether I'm okay or not, this needs to go smoothly. I closed my eyes and mist my face with setting spray. I'll be talking and sweating for 45 minutes, so this paint can't budge. Michelle's face is circumspect as she watches me. She's older than me, early 40s, with closely cropped dark hair and a knack for seeing through bullshit. She's a cycle love instructor too, but today she's only here for moral support. People are on your side, if that's any motivation, she says. But if you want to cancel, you absolutely can. Or I can sub in. No, thanks. My voice wavers this time. I have to do this. Can I just have a minute alone? You can have 4. She grabs the door handle. I'll be in the studio. I usually don't need reminders about the time. I'm always prompt. Let's be early girlies, Mom used to say before every Jolie sales party, and while she may have been wrong about 97% of things, I agree with her on this one. Normally, I spend the last few minutes before class listening to the day's playlist and doing visualization exercises. Yes, I know, shut up. It works for me. Today, I pull up the video instead, ignoring the ashamed, sinking feeling in my gut that tells me this is a terrible idea. I don't need to watch it. I've already done that plenty of times in the 12 hours since it's been posted. In the video, my ex-boyfriend, fellow cycle love instructor, and indiscreet asshole Caleb, is sitting in a booth at a restaurant, cozied up to our colleague Paige. He's talking shit about me, clear as day, oblivious to the person filming surreptitiously from several feet away. I skip to the comments. She's annoying as hell. Too peppy. Don't know how he put up with her for 2 years. Cult. They broke up and now he's with Paige? Or was there overlap? Are these people only allowed to date each other? He's kind of right about her, though. I always thought she looked dead in the eyes, even with that big smile. Was not expecting the people who tell me how to ride a bike to give me so much drama, but I am here for it. This is BS. She's a genuine ray of sunshine. I look forward to her rides every week. That one. That last one. That's why I need to suck it up and get out there. Approximately 1,500 people are clipping into their spin bikes at home right now, waiting for me to show up and kick their asses with rainbows, metaphorical, and glitter, occasionally literal, though not today, so they can feel good in their bodies. I straighten my sports bra, fuchsia, to match my makeup, and pull up the waistband of my metallic black leggings. I may have the sad brown eyes of a basset hound right now, But I also have the lipstick, and my recently highlighted horse mane of a ponytail is as perky as ever. There is nothing I can do about the video or the things people are saying about it on the internet. The only thing I have control over right now is what I do when I walk out of this room. I lift my chin and open the door. My producer, Isabel, is hovering outside, an unfamiliar pinched line between her eyebrows. "Oh, thank God," she says. As we stride toward the studio, she scrolls through metrics on her phone. "There are a lot more people than usual taking our class today. You're up like 30%. Awesome! My heart thumps. You're a star for helping me with the playlist. I don't think they'll be disappointed. She blinks. And you're, good? Of course. The tension in her face disappears. That's my girl. I slap the faux graffiti on the brick wall just outside the studio, like every cycle love instructor does before class, putting enough oomph in it to make my hand sting. Guts, it says in white spray paint. I used to get chills every time I performed this ritual. It felt like a miracle that Tracy, our VP of content, chose me to join the ranks of the largest interactive fitness platform on Earth. I still love the wall. It's a symbol of determination, only keeping you out if you aren't tenacious enough, or if you can't find the door. "Morning," I sing as we enter the room. Aran, our camera operator, waves, a new Dodgers hat atop his head. "I knew you'd cave and get the black one eventually." I make my way to the bike. He flashes a sheepish smile. "I couldn't resist it." "Hey, I will never argue against you buying yourself a treat, Aran." The studio is dark and minimalist. Neutral tones, a plain background, the only lighting focused on me. Other than Aran and Isabel, the room is usually empty during my classes. This is a recent change, and it took some getting used to. Before Tracy recruited me, I taught live to big groups of people, and for my first 18 months here, we had in-studio writers. The company got rid of them after a shakeup with the board of directors. Something about a meddling investor and a failure to maximize our stock price. At the time, I didn't pay much attention. I didn't realize corporate politics would have such a big effect on me. Maybe I should have watched Succession. But then they implemented strategic changes. New music licensing deals that oblige us to highlight certain artists. Odd brand partnerships, including one that required me to apply deodorant on camera in the middle of class. And toughest of all, scrapping the in-class writers. I always used to feed off everyone else's energy. Now it all has to come from me. I climb onto the bike and clip in. My water bottle is here, and my sweat towel is neatly rolled in the left cup holder, exactly where I like it. My plan for class is queued up on the monitor to my left. But something isn't right. Tracy is in the corner of the room, with her chunky round glasses, meticulous gray bob, and suit and sneakers combo. My stomach lurches. Tracy is great, but she rarely watches my classes live. This can only mean one thing. She saw the video. Cycle Love has more than 50 instructors, and I'm not dead last in terms of popularity, but I'm not near the top either. It didn't concern me before the board shakeup. I get paid generously to do what I love full-time, and that was enough. But then people started getting fired, replaced with instructors who better fit the new strategy. Tracy's always had a brilliant vision, and she's committed to nurturing talent. She spends time with each of us individually, reviewing recordings of our classes, critiquing fairly, and listening to us when we express an opinion. She's a badass who goes toe-to-toe with the other executives and uses words like stakeholder with confidence, but she's also perceptive and creative. With everything happening at the corporate level, she's under a lot of pressure. The last thing I want to do is let her down. Besides, I don't have a choice. This job is the best thing that's ever happened to me. I get to do something fulfilling and, thanks to the healthy paycheck, rebuild.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?